Hi guys, we're gonna skip the fancy intro, fancy editing, everything because I just want to show you guys ASAP all the clothes that I collected for the spring season. Of course, as always, the switch from winter to spring is just so fast. I think that switch was made literally 2 days ago, so I'm now in panic mode. My strategy for seasonal shopping, I look for something that is genuinely missing from my closet. While I'm getting dressed, I make mental notes of like, wow, this could be kind of helpful, useful in my everyday styling experience. Recently, that's been shoes. So I have 3 pairs of new shoes that I purchased for this spring season. I have like the basic sneakers. I have my Autries, I have my Sambas. I don't have anything colorful like this or sporty. I've been eyeing Salomons for this reason. They just look so different from the rest of my sneakers. I've tried to convince myself that I like the past color combinations that Salomon was putting out, but at the end of the day, I didn't really like them until I saw this pair. This pink pair is perfect because it's not in your face pink and it's mixed in with brown and white, and surprisingly, they've been pretty easy to style. Next, I have these Repetto's Camille heels. I couldn't justify paying like $400 for a pair of flats, but after owning a pair of Mary Janes for a while and having something like this from Steve Madden, made the decision finally that it's time for me to invest in one nice black flats. I ended up going with my regular sizing. There's a lot of mixed reviews about whether you should go up a size or down a size, but I just went with my gut feeling and I ordered my right size. I'm usually a 6.5 or a 7, mostly 7, and I went with 7 and it fits me great. At first I was like, maybe it is a little too small, I should exchange it. But I wore it like 2 times and they started to stretch and really mold to your feet. And that's another thing. I feel like I definitely feel the comfort and quality in this pair. They're so comfortable. The way the leather really shapes to the shape of your feet is so special. I've never experienced that with like my $50 ballet flats. I think it's going to replace my Uggs for the summertime. I have been wearing these with like leggings and sweatpants, just slip them on to go outside because they're so easy to put on and so comfortable. It's kind of a vibe. Okay, and then my New Year's resolution was to stop receiving unnecessary PR, especially from clothing brands, because like skincare I can use up, but clothes, it's just always going to be there in my closet and take up space. But I am not gonna say no to product PRs. So we have these. I love that these are also kind of like filling in the hole in my closet because I don't own anything like this. They're very sporty, almost a little masculine with the shape, like basketball sporty shoes. It's colorful, but not absolutely crazy for me. I'm imagining like the browns and ivories and even pink is gonna look really cute with that colorway. Another item that I was really eager to get my hands on was a crossbody bag. I was looking for a very specific bag. I wanted it to be a crossbody, comfortable. I wanted the leather to kind of have like a vintage worn-in feel. I didn't want the bag to be structured at all. I wanted it to kind of shape nicely around my body like that, you know? I've looked at so many options and I ended up going with this bag from Alice Martha. I ordered it from W Concept. It was on sale. I really hope they still have it. What really caught my eye was this buckle detail, because without this I think it would have been too plain, but this adds something. I love that the bag is kind of flexible, it's soft. I love the sheen on the bag. I love the color. Very good everyday bag. I mean, the zipper is nice and it's very spacious. Oh, and I also wanted the strap to be kind of thick because without the thicker strap, your shoulder will be hurting with a bag of this size. I'm going to Japan and Korea with my best friend in a month and I will be taking this bag with me, and I think it's going to look so perfect with my traveling outfits. You guys know how much I love Tank Air. I have their studio tank in black and white. I decided to pick up another staple item. This is their halter top. I don't know their exact name. I love halter necks for spring and summer because it's so fun layering and having the halter tie peek out in the back with off-the-shoulder sweaters, like cutout sweatshirts, cardigans, even t-shirts, like oversized t-shirts. I always get Tank Air in extra small for that extra snatched shaped look. I'm getting more and more into longer skirts. I have this white one that I always wear. It's from the brand Pipet. I discovered this brand called Brooke Callahan And it seems like their specialty is in longer skirts. I was tempted to buy another white long skirt because I know I'm going to wear a lot, but I decided to challenge myself and add something new, and I instead got a brown one. I also thought about getting navy, but keeping in mind like all the new shoes I got and the accessories you will see later, I thought the brown would fit in better. I always have to have like an overall picture of what my closet looks like, so I don't buy something that won't melt in nicely to what I already own. It was quite pricey. Like, to be quite blunt with you, like the design is amazing. The design is really what makes it beautiful, but there isn't like anything super special about the skirt. I think it really is just that it's a smaller brand and they probably make everything with nice quality material and locally as well. I will have to come back to you in like a month or two to see if I'm willing to pay that price again to get another color, because I do really like the design. I would love to get it in another color, maybe in ivory, but I don't know yet. The skirt did come in this nice bag, which is how you know it is a very craftful, mindful brand. Another brand like that, we have Tay Park. This was a gift from Tay Park, and I really hope you guys understand that if I do receive PR, it really means that I love the brand so much, and it's already a brand that I would purchase from. The very first like expensive piece of clothing item I bought was actually from Tay Park. Their apron top, and it's still a very special top to me. But they sent over this knitted polo top, super summery. I'm so excited to maybe style this for golf. I think would be really cute. And now that I look at it, it's actually not like, is this knitted? It's like a waffle knit. Their signature label on it, very sporty. And then we have this baby tee with their embroidery on it. It is a very crisp fitting baby tee. I already wore it. I don't know if you guys can see like the wrinkles, but I would definitely put this on if I wanted to dress casual still, but like wanted to feel nicer. Sometimes we need that in between shirts, and this is one of them. I purchased some basics from Aritzia. I went onto Aritzia not thinking much, but I ended up seeing really cute basics for a reasonable price, I would say. So I ordered it. If I didn't love it, I was going to return it. But I think out of the 3 things I got, I'm going to keep 2. We'll get into it. So first design is this cotton ribbed off the shoulder short sleeve top. I think this fits beautifully. I like screamed as soon as I put it on. It is so comfortable. It is so flattering. And I think I will wear this a whole lot. But I also ordered it in this blue color, and on the screen I thought this was going to be more like a powder pastel blue, but this is more like purple blue in my eyes, and I don't think it looks that great on me. So I'm going to make myself return it because I'm horrible at returning, but I must return that one. And then I just got this like square neck tank. It's full length as well, which I've been really into buying full length tops. So Brandy Melville. I am a sucker for Brandy. The top that I'm wearing is from Brandy. I've been really getting into polka dots since last summer, and I think polka dots and just patterns in general, I think, will continue to be very trendy. But this top also came with these matching like pajama shorts. I wouldn't wear these out because there's so many, but I had to get a set because I think it's going to look so cute just lounging around at home, and wearing cute clothes at home matters, okay? I got this striped top. Once I buy like more expensive statement pieces like my skirt, my shoes, I like to then go into stores like Brandy Melville where they sell nice basics and look for things that's going to really like boost my expensive pieces. I thought this color would just look really cute with this brown skirt, would look really cute with this bag, with this sneaker, maybe even my green shoes. That's just how my brain works. I got this blue top, quarter length sleeve. I really like this detail because I've been wearing more like watches and wrist jewelry, and with the shorter sleeve, it just kind of effortlessly shows off whatever you have on your wrist. You know, small details like that I really enjoy. And then lastly from Brandy, I believe, is this white t-shirt, but it has a v-neck. I love my round neck short sleeve from Brandy, but I think the v-neck gives a different look. Some scrunchies, They're a must in my accessories collection. I bought both of them off from Etsy. I've been getting a lot of questions about them. This one's more good for daily, this lace one. And then this one's quite big. It's mainly for when I do updos. Okay, I mentioned how wearing cute clothes at home matters. It boosts my mood up so much. I feel so confident. I think that's very important because you spend a lot of time by yourself at home if you're like me. So with that being said, I also want to show you some of the pieces that Glony sent me from their new loungewear collection. First, we have just this shirt and pant pajama set. This waistband detail. This is my current pajamas, so they're a little wrinkly, but I think I would actually wear this shirt as like an outside shirt too. Very soft, nice material. I've been loving this tank top to just wear around at home or to layer under things when I go out. The fabric is so nice and soft and thick and stretchy. I don't have to wear a bra with it despite the lighter color. And honestly, if I don't have to wear a bra with the shirt, that will make me love the top like 5 times more. But the pattern is super cute too. We have these little lace shorts. I think you can wear this as like underwear. Super cute. I haven't worn it yet, but I'm excited to match it with like lower waisted jeans. I think the lace peeking out at the waistband would look really cute. Matching with that, we have this lace bralette. And oh, that's it. But I also really love the white lace bralette they included in my PR gift. Thank you, Glony. It's always been a dream of mine to own a realization par dress. And this in polka dot, I thought was perfect for Valentine's Day. That was like the occasion that I bought it for, but I will be wearing this non-stop. It's a little off the shoulder. It is very thin, and this is another thing where I'm like, I paid so much money for this. Is this really worth it, or am I just blinded? I think I'm a little blinded. This dress specifically, because I've tried on like a mini dress from Realization Par before and I never like questioned the quality. But this one is just so thin. It's just so thin. And I feel like one wrong move and it's gonna rip. Just FYI. And very lastly, I wanted to buy a new hat. I always wear like the same 3 and I know 3 is like good enough, but I wanted to just have one more hat in the rotation. I was shopping around a little bit. I didn't want to get something that was too trendy. I wanted to make sure that it was gonna fit me right, but I was gonna have to order it online because I didn't know where to go to look at a bunch of hats. So when in doubt, you go to Polo and buy their chino baseball cap. I went with this color because I wear my camo hat all the time, and this is kind of like in that colorway, and I just knew it's a little different but similar. I had a feeling this would still go along really well with a lot of my looks. So plus we have a nice pop of color still. Okay, that is everything, you guys. I usually spend like 50 minutes filming one little haul, but this time I took 25. That is a record. But that is me just wanting to get this out as soon as possible, and so that you guys can watch it and be inspired for your spring shopping. I will be doing another spring fashion video soon where we, actually put together outfits and talk about not adding new things and adding new trendy things into our lives, but working with what we already have and making it more like 2025 and styling it in a way that is more playing with different colors and textures. I'm looking forward to that a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.